I'm never drinking again. I'm assuming most of us have been hungover at some point, and throughout the years of your drinking experience, you'll collect some cool hangovers. So let's get into the first one, the Blackout. Now this could be bad or good depending on the type of person you are. If you can laugh at your demise, you should be alright. But a blackout is when you forget stuff and you have no recollection of it. See, now I'm fine with not knowing in the morning, but it's when people remind me. So back in May, I was at an underground club and I drank way too much. And I didn't know this until the morning after, but I'd made out with a girl who had a boyfriend and he was stood right behind me. So, yeah, I regretted that night. The Munchies. See, now this one ain't so bad, but the only downside is that your brain's saying, yeah, you're hungry, mate, have some scran. But your stomach's like, please don't, I feel as shit. But when you give in and eat the food, you feel dead anyway. It was a Halloween party, and I went as myself, and I was just necking shots of vodka all night. And surprise, surprise, I threw up. All over my mate. So in the morning, I was feeling pretty dead until I got the munchies. But the only place open was Greg's, and it was the worst Greg's ever. It was cold, uncooked, and I threw up. So I'd recommend staying away from food. Now on to the next one, which is the rumour hangover. What could this mean? Well, have you heard this? The cure to a hangover is to drink more alcohol. What? This is some pseudo-woody voodoo stuff. What sense does... What sense? Is that not the motto for alcoholics? I don't have any stories for this one, because it's just stupid. When I'm hungover and feeling like death, I just want to sleep. I don't want to be drinking the same thing that got me into the situation in the first place. But if you haven't experienced this last hangover, you haven't lived. Work hangovers. They're not worth it. As if I didn't already hate my job enough, now I've got to do it hungover. And you spend your whole shift thinking, don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw... There's an old lady stood in front of you buying bananas and milk. But I have these little trigger words that will make me throw up. Alcohol's the only one, but it doesn't help in a shop. Excuse me, love, do you have any alcohol? But speaking of the worst shop, check out why I hate Greg's, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a chat with me in the comments.